parents, be careful, beware. We don't want our kids learning how to suck dick at 3 to 10 years old. What are they doing with that?
This is what I found in the library on Kauai, and it's really atrocious. These are just some of the few books I found. I couldn't bring them all from Kauai. This is one of them, What Makes a Baby. In this book, there is no babies anymore. There's no men, there's no woman. There's bodies with uterus and bodies with a sperm. They're removing the word man or woman. Red is for kindergartners. It's a book that's telling kids they could be on the wrong body. This is for 3 years old.
They could be in the wrong body.
In the wrong body. This is for 10 years old. 10 years old, you guys. It's perfectly normal. I don't care. I don't care. This is not for a 10-year-old, you guys. Anybody has children here or Keiki? This is not okay. Okay? This is gender queer. Sorry, you guys, but this is. I'm going to show it to everybody.
She's just
Oral sex.
she wants
We have to be showing this kids section in the library, and this is in the schools. This is in the schools. Is this okay, you guys? I'm sorry. I'm a mom, your boys. This shouldn't be seen by little kids. So I know that the representative left, but please show them. This is what library.
Yeah,
Public library.
Public library, wilding out here.
I know, and in public schools too, dear. And if you speak against this, you say, "Oh, you're anti-gay." I'm not anti-gay, but don't be showing porn to my.
Let me take a minute to process all I just watched. Somebody sent me those video clips, and wow, wow, putting it lightly, wow. I know some of you are watching me, but this is too much. I'm all for equal rights, equal human rights, but this is too much. Kids, I just want to start with this opening statement. Let our children be children. Allow them to be children. Yes, they will get to know about all these things. What's the hurry if there isn't an ulterior motive behind this movement? Yes, I'm saying it. A lot of members of this community aren't sincere about this their movement, like it is with any movement out there. They will always have some bad eggs. But I just want to use this opportunity to say to those genuine members of this community in this movement, to be the watch eye of what is going on in their community. Because a lot of one-on-one experiences I have personally had with members of this community has not been a positive one. So you may call my talk right now, you may accuse me of being biased, but I'm not biased. Like many other people from my own community who don't practice this lifestyle will tell you that their experience with members of your community in this lifestyle hasn't been a positive one. They haven't been good ambassadors to your lifestyle. And now coming after our minors is a no-go area. I have to talk. I'm sorry, I have to talk. I have to talk. I don't care who's going to get hurt. I have to talk. Our children have no business being exposed to this level of orientation at their age. Between 3 to 13 years old, they have no business. Sex education is not for, it's not, doesn't, should never include that. Yes, they may see same, same, oh, what's wrong with my tongue? Before YouTube strikes me. They may see same gender relationships. We can explain it as that. But they don't have to visualize it. They're too young to be seeing these things because of their emotional and mental development and states at their age. They have no business visualizing it. So when people bring this literature into schools for minors, they know the intention. They know their intentions. They know what they want to achieve. It's not a mistake. It's hell not a mistake. It's intentional. Because a lot of people who have had interactions with members of this community have also testified to how they have been tried to be initiated into this lifestyle. I'm not saying all members, but a lot of your members. Let's call it for what it is. A lot of your members have ulterior motives to why they do these things. And they're in high places, as you can see. They're in government. Oh, yes, that's what makes it very scary. They're in government. But we, the people, we will keep fighting to protect the sanity of our societies, whichever part of the world we are in. Sanity must reign. That's why I'm doing this video. I don't care if I'm going to lose followers. I don't care if people are going to call me a hater, because I know I'm not. And nobody's going to label me as one because I want our children to be protected. Okay? We're not going to expose them to what we at the age they are in, making them believe that it is normal. It's not normal. For their age, it's not normal. It's not what they should be exposed to at their age. So please, when you expose them to these things, you know what you want to achieve. Because the more regular they're exposed to it, the more they begin to think that they should be practicing it at that age, which they have no business practicing such at that age. Governments are taking drastic steps, which I personally, in this part of the world, I think the steps they are taking are crossing their fundamental human rights. However, we need to approach this holistically and strategically. I'm not against their fundamental human rights. I'm not in support of the way certain governments are in this part of the world are viewing it, but it is because of the way it's coming in to the lives of minor children that they are, reacting in such an aggressive manner. Please, parents beware. Parents beware. Look through whatever books your kids are bringing home from wherever, not even just from school, even from their friends' homes. Parents, be careful, beware. We don't want our kids learning how to suck dick at 3 to 10 years old. What are they doing with that? Yes, they must be aware that that exists and that shouldn't be acceptable for them to practice at that age. But they should be wary of somebody trying to lay that practice on them. That's the kind of education we want for our kids. Not telling them that it's okay for them to practice it, or it's okay for them to think they're in the wrong bodies. That's going to be a video for another day, because that's even another that's a video for another day, which I know that some governments in that part of the country are already taking steps to curb. Let's not sweep it under the carpet. Those of you parents that who belong to this community, I want to appeal to you, please. Exercise caution and restraint. Exercise caution and restraint. Exercise caution and restraint. I'm not going to be the one to talk about freedom in that at that level. No. Keep your fingers away from our minors, including those members who are not yet parents. Keep your fingers, keep your thoughts, keep your eyes away from our minors. For those of you who think in that line, who are part of that community. Okay? So please share this video, share it around. Things are happening, things are going on. Parents, open your eyes, open your eyes. Don't This world we are living in is not innocent anymore. It hasn't been innocent for a long time. Open your eyes and look at what your kids go through, their books, go through their phones. If they have phones, if they are minors, go through their phones, go through their rooms, go through whatever literature. Watch what they are consuming. These disturbing visuals is fast on the rise, whether you want to accept it or not. But the best thing you can do as parents, like these parents are doing, is to snip it on the board at whatever level you find yourself, whether it's in the community level, whether it's in the state level, whether it's in the federal level, whatever high level you find yourself as a parent. We need to be double down on protecting our children. Children anywhere around the world, they're not being protected enough. We all know this. So we need to double down on protecting our children, because the enemy is pushing hard, pushing real hard to spoil their innocence. So until next time, stay safe. God bless. And we'll talk more on life's issues. Okay? Take care of yourself. Bye.